Sunday afternoon baseball is next. And we'd like to welcome you to Texas League Baseball here in South Texas. Now the star of the show, Jonathan Baker. Well, thank you, Bob. We'd like to welcome you to Texas League Baseball on the Sunday afternoon, as it is the final game of our 7-game set between the visiting Frisco RoughRiders and your San Antonio Missions. Well, it is the end of a homestand after today, and gotta say, it will wrap up 7. And after today, we head on the road as we go west towards Midland to take on the Rockhounds Tuesday through next Sunday series. We're back in 2 weeks as we take on the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks, beginning on Tuesday, I think April, it's going to be April 11th when we're back home taking on Corpus Christi. Go online now, samissions.com. Purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Missions all season long with the First Pitch app and here on YouTube Live or Bally Live if you want. 3 apps to choose from. But anyway, follow us here on YouTube. And so far, you are good to go. Gonna be a pretty good end of a series type day as we have partly cloudy skies and wind is a possibility, so that's nice. We get a nice breezy hot afternoon, so hope you got your umbrellas because today's gonna be a day where we end the festivities in this homestand. Well, without further ado, and I do mean further, we welcome you into also our pregame show here. And so far, I'm joined in the booth by my partner, Bob, his wife, Ann. And it's been a long time. Oh, yeah, it has been a very long time. So, how's everything going with you? I'm going pretty good. Still standing strong and doing really good. How about you, my friend Bob? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I mean, all of us are doing good. And yes, we got our dogs with us. And yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, our proud broadcast brought to you in part by West Creek Trail Rides off of 151 and Wiseman Road, and then go towards West Creek Oaks Drive, and you are good to go. Well, gotta say, we are super excited for the finale of this 7-game homestand. I was going to say 6, but evidently we had a 2-game doubleheader on a Wednesday night, and so far pretty good on that. Well, we get ready for baseball this afternoon. Partly cloudy skies, temperatures up to 94 degrees here on the day, and so far hope you guys are staying hydrated because it is very important that you stay hydrated. Well, we're about ready to go as we will take you now on the field for our live Sunday afternoon broadcast here on this Bark in the Park Sunday. So anyway, Missions are now taking the field and about ready to go on this beautiful hot Sunday afternoon. Well, we got Omar Cruz, a left-hander, will get the starting assignment here today. What do we know, Bob? Well, I'm going to say 93-mile-an-hour fastball, curveball changeup, a 2-seam fastball. And yes, he is ready to go for San Antonio here today. Well, Frisco leads off Jack Spiggers as we are about ready for Sunday afternoon baseball. Well, 3 magic words. And you want to do the honors? Let's play ball, boys. Yeah, all right, there we go. That one is line foul underway. And the count now 0-1. Well, winning last night 8-5, the final, as San Antonio now leads 2 ahead against Midland. Midland is in second place in the South, and that one is right there in the count now 0-2. So, yeah, pretty good day for us. And if you are out watching the ball game at West Creek, or you're here with us at the stadium, and right there, one ball on the pitch clock violation, and that will be the count now 1-2. There's a 10-second timer, and evidently if the 10 seconds go up, then that means they will issue you a ball on top of that. That one high fly and foul, and the count now 1-2. Well, we got Corpus Christi at Midland, Frisco at San Antonio, Amarillo at Arkansas, Springfield at Wichita, and Northwest Arkansas at Tulsa. So, yeah, gotta look for my thing, and it says where all the ball clubs are at. But evidently, we're all doing pretty good here on the Sunday afternoon. Well, Osuna coming in, and that's going to be one ball and no strikes. The 1-0. That one popped foul, and the count now 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch, that one down and in, 2 balls and 1 strike. So we got a brand new week of baseball starting Tuesday night up in Midland. And boy, cannot wait to go up there and have a good time. It's 3-1, swing and a miss. And the count now full at 3-2. There's a little cloud cover as we look at it. Pretty nice. High fly in the air, and that will go foul. Boy, just gotta love the cloud cover, right, Bob? Gotta say, close it down. Just good thing it is partly cloudy today. Boy, first walk allowed, and now Osuna will be at first base. That'll bring up first baseman for Frisco, Blaine Krim. That went down and in, 1 ball and no strikes. Frisco trying to win the finale of this series here today, and so far, 6 games in San Antonio, then move off south to Corpus Christi after today. That one high in the air and up the left, and boy, he hit it hard. It is out of here. Boy, 2-0 RoughRiders by first baseman Blaine Krim, and he rounds the bases. But boy, his ERA is pretty good as we all look at him. ERA at a .337 over the opposition of 400. Yeah, I gotta say, pretty good on that one there, John. Yeah, I gotta say. Here's Jace Easley as he comes in for Frisco. Number 4 hitter. High fly and fouled. At the count now 0-1. The 0-1. And that one is fouled off, and he'll see another. For the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to pitch. High in the air, fouled off again. Trying to find a pretty good one to hit, and I will say, he's trying to get in there. No balls, 2 strikes again. One more time. High in the air up the left. Howell in plenty of time will make the play, and he's got it for out number 2.
That is it. The right fielder.
And that'll bring up the right fielder, Aaron Zavala. .228 average on him, as he's got a 313 in the opposition. 7 home runs for the year for the RoughRiders. 13 RBIs for him there at Statesman's Park. That one popped foul, and the count now 0-2. 2 runs already home by first baseman Blaine Krim. RoughRiders up 2-0 here in San Antonio. So pretty good right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him down, and that ends the inning. But this guy right here, as you may know, hit a 2-run shot up the left field. So it's 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one on base. Bottom of the first coming up right here on the Missions Baseball Network. It's the RoughRiders 2, San Antonio 0. West Creek Trail Rides is proud and brought to you apart by here today, as it is a big day for all of us, as we give a big shout out to West Creek Trail Rides and their awesome staff there at the ranch. Visit westcreektrailrides.com to book your scheduled horseback ride for just 1 hour, and you are good to go. In this 2024 season, we are proud to give these guys a big shout out for friendly hospitality on horseback rides, and so far, we're good to go. All right, we're about ready for the bottom of the first right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Zach Kent will get the call for the RoughRiders. He's got a big list of pitches. 4-seam fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, a 2-seam fastball in his arsenal. Bob, a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. That's something you got to watch out for this right-hander. Well, that'll bring up to the bottom of the first inning for the Missions. Left fielder Corey Howell steps in. He takes one right there in the end. For the count now 0-1. Just a beautiful day. Partly cloudy skies. Rain showers and thunderstorms. Probably later this evening. They keep saying thunderstorms in the forecast. But anyway, for this second day of June, it feels pretty good. That one high in the air up to right. And the right fielder makes the play, as that's out number 1.
The right fielder.
Clay Dungan coming in, as he's about ready to go. Dungan is the right fielder today. And that one is blistered. Oh my goodness! Watch it fly! Gone! Oh! Right fielder just popped that one out of here. And it's a 2-1 ball game now. Home crowd goes wild on the right fielder Clay Dungan. 372 foot, 102 mile an hour exit velocity. Boy, that'll make your head spin. Center fielder Joshua Mears coming in as he takes a ball down and in, and it's 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch. That one back up the middle. That's a base knock. Boy, now the tying run at first base now. They're getting pretty good here. First baseman Michael De La Cruz. That one hit right to first. They get 1, they get 2, and that's the inning. But Clay Dungan, boy howdy, he whacked that one out of here. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. As we are end of 1 here this afternoon. And it's on now to the second as Keber Rodriguez leads things off for the RoughRiders for inning number 2. Back here with Texas League Baseball, it's Frisco 2, San Antonio 1. Now we're on to the top of the second right here on the Missions Baseball Network. 2-1 our ball game. Keber Rodriguez coming in for the RoughRiders. And the pitch. Pop foul, and the count now 0-1. Corpus Christi up 1-0 against Midland in their ball game at Franco Park. That one right there, and the count now is 1-1. Boy, pretty good ball game here today. The Missions on a Clay Dungan right field hit. That one up top right there to center, and that will be out number 1. Boy, that right fielder Dungan can really hit a ball. They need to get that guy promoted to AAA El Paso as soon as possible. Here's a pitch. That one outside, it's 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the first there at Tulsa, Northwest Arkansas, no score to the point. 1-0. Right there, swing and a miss, and the count now 1-1. It's top of the second here in San Antonio. RoughRiders up 2-1 in this ball game. Hit a 1-1. Pop foul, and souvenir goes to the lucky fan out there and in left field, and that will be 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down on strikes. Second baseman is Fernando Chavez. As he comes in and takes one high and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. So far, check our ball game there in Arkansas. There at All-American Amarillo. Amarillo Sod Poodles.
Outside, that's a ball.
Taking on the Arkansas Travelers. 2-0. And that one right there is the count now 2-1. Top of the second, no score there at All-American Ballpark, as the Sod Poodles and Travelers are scoreless through the first 2.5. That one popped out, the count now 2-2. Boy, get a wild pitch in the top of the second for Amarillo, and boy, they get a stolen base and an error for Arkansas. That one right there hit to the second baseman Dunn, and he'll zip line it right to De La Cruz at first base. That ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and one left. We now head for the bottom of 2. It's 2-1 Frisco. We're back now for the bottom of the second, right here, the Missions Baseball Network. Well, third baseman Graham Polly, the tying run up at the plate. We're about ready to go. Pitch, down and in, 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, first and third for Amarillo there in Arkansas. Boy, they really got that error on them now for the Travelers. Gotta say, pretty sad that we do not play the Travelers or Tulsa here in San Antonio this year. Yeah, I gotta say, it's pretty sad that we don't see those guys. We had Northwest Arkansas and Wichita being here. And end of the year will be Springfield in the 6-game finale. Yeah, that's for sure, Bob. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one hit the third. Zip line it across the diamond. And that is out number 2. Second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in. It's about ready to go. It's going to be right there and in for right there, ball 1. The count now 1-1. That's going to be right there, lined right to second, and that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, as we are through 2 here today. On now to the third. 9-1-2 due up. Cody Freeman will take his place in the end box, as we'll start the third inning right here on the Missions Baseball Network. And it's 2-1 Frisco. We're back here for the top of the third, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Now 2-1 our score is Cody Freeman coming in for the RoughRiders. Hits one high and foul, and the count now 0-1. No balls, one strike the count. The pitch. And that one is chopped foul. The count now 0-2. Boy, 6 games up in Midland to start Tuesday through next Sunday. We're back here to take on Corpus Christi the 11th through the 16th. And back on the road again. Well, don't you wish we had a 12-game homestand? Yeah. Arkansas has 12. They are up against a 6 against the Sod Poodles. Next, leadoff 6 with Springfield. Jack Spiggers comes in and he hits one high fly and foul. And the count now 0-1. No balls, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, get him chasing out of his shoes and socks right there for strike 2. Yeah, you're not kidding, John. Boy, them boys, they know how to play baseball. Well, and I could tell you that. They know how to play. I mean, they probably played through college or even the single leg draft picks. And now bring in Alejandro Osuna. Osuna coming in, 2 away here in this ball game, and that's right there and in for a code strike 0-1. Well, Destiny 2 is coming out. The final shape will be released in 2 days from today. Players getting ready to go after the so-called enemy called the Witness. Who is the Witness anyway? Well, Bob, I will say he's a entity that is pure evil. And he wants to commence the final shape and take over the galaxy and stuff. Oh, I see. So the final shape of Destiny 2 is available June 4th. Right there, strikes Ray. Boy, get him chasing out of the zone right there. And that ends 3.5. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. To the bottom of the third we go, 8-9-1. Due up for the home half of 3 coming up right after this. Now head for the bottom of the third right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in for the bottom of the third for San Antonio. And a pitch. Right there. Boy, howdy, that one is high and outside, but they ruled that a strike. Nothing in one. And they pitch right there. And he's missing it. No play right there, as that is a infield single and an error on the first baseman. Couldn't pick it up, and boy, that will give you something you don't want to think about. ERROR, error. That will be an error going on that one for Frisco. And there's one. There's two. They get two of them. 3-6-3 double play for the RoughRiders. And the error won't come back and haunt them after all. And that'll bring us up to the top of the San Antonio lineup. Is stepping in as Corey Howell. Let's go, Missions! Yeah, Ann. Yeah, you said it, Ann. Yeah, she sure did. My wife is really good about that. Let's go, Missions. Let's go, Missions. Oh, man, Ann, you crack myself up. You're a funny boy. Does your grandma cook for you? Because I sure would cook for you. Really? Oh, that'd be nice. Well, right there. One error for Frisco. And nobody left. To the fourth we go on this Sunday afternoon. And it's 2-1 RoughRiders. We're back here with first baseman Blaine Krim as he gets things started for us in the fourth inning. 2-1 RoughRiders in this ball game when we come back. We're back here for the bottom of the uh, top of the fourth inning, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Blaine Cram, the first baseman, coming in. Last time up, 2-run shot up to left field. He's 1 for 1 in this one. Nothing in one. And that one's going to be line drive. Dunn intercepts, and he gets it to De La Cruz for out number 1. Oh, that was a tremendous play by that second baseman, Lucas Dunn. Yeah, for sure, Bob. Jace Easley coming in as he'll get things ready. And the pitch. That one's going to be lined right there. That's a fair ball. And they're going to get him right to a second. So a 1-out double continues onward. Now Easley getting out there and getting things going for the RoughRiders. That ball is a fair one. Yep, right there. Yeah, that camera angle looked really good. Good job out there to the camera people out there in outfield. Aaron Zavala, the next batter up. And boy, he misses that one, and that's going to get through for a base knock. In the score is the runner from the second base area. And that's 3-1 RoughRiders on an RBI double. Boy, those guys sure are happy if you look at them and Steph. You know, Zavala coming in and being all out there a second. Here's Caber Rodriguez as he takes one right there and in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Bet RoughRider fans out there at Statesman's Park. Frisco will be home in another week from now. But evidently taking on Corpus Christi on a Tuesday night there at Bayfront Park, which that's going to be pretty good. Right there, strike 3. Gets him down for 2 away on the backwards K. And pretty good right there. And that'll bring in Kellen Strom. And the pitch. And that is fouled off. The count now 0-1. Strikeout in the second is 0 for 1 of the afternoon. Boy, pretty good for the RoughRiders here. And that one right there and inside. That's a cold strike, and it's 0-2. Rockhound fans, you may know Corpus Christi will leave your town. San Antonio headed right for you on a Tuesday. Right there, strike 3. Boy, back-to-back strikeouts. And getting them shanghaied right there in the noon. Boy, gotta tell you, that'll end the inning. So, 1 run on 1 hit. And no errors. They leave 1 left stranded. We head for the bottom of the 4th coming up. And it is 3-1 RoughRiders. We're back here after our commercial message. Brought to you in part by Petco and PetSmart and pet supply places throughout San Antonio here in this one. Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Missions, right fielder Clay Dungan. Huh. Thank you, Bob, for that intro right there. He takes 1 ball and no strikes as we are now entering the bottom of the fourth inning. Pretty good right there. Line drive. That's what is it? What is it? Oh, he's out of there. Oh my goodness. Boy, and it looked like it was about ready to be a base knock. And yeah, he got him out right there. But evidently, that is out number 1. Center fielder Joshua Mears taking a changeup in the inside for a count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike the count. Hey, does that looks like Yoshi right there from Super Mario Bros. The cloud. Hey, it does. Wow, look at the clouds. Hey, honey, look at the clouds. Man. Yeah, it sure does. Do you see him? He's right there in the middle of your screen. Or is that a dinosaur? Huh. Yeah, the clouds sure make a lot of interesting shapes and sizes. Yeah, it sure does. All right there, 2 away. And that'll bring up first baseman Michael De La Cruz. Yeah, it sure does. Yoshi and a lot of babies. Yeah, I gotta say, John, absolutely right about that. Hey, did y'all ever play Super Mario Bros. When y'all were kids? Because I sure did. Well, yeah, kinda. Back when I was about your age, I think it came out. We had Pac-Man and Galaga and all those classic games and stuff. Yeah, that one hit high in the air, and boy, that's a base knock. Pretty good right there. Third baseman Graham Hawley. Hawley stepping in, and he's ready to go. Pitch for him. And that one's going to be high fly in the air, up to left center, and that will do for this inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left. As we're through 4 this afternoon, it's 3-1 RoughRiders. So we're back with Frenier Chavez as we start up the top of the 5th inning for the RoughRiders in this one. 3-1 Frisco. 2 runs trailing is San Antonio in this ball game. Leading off the top of the fifth inning for Frisco, Vanir Chavez. And we're about ready. Top of the fifth. Ready to go as that one is pelted right to left. That's going to be a base knock. And he's going for three. And right there, a leadoff triple for Vanir Chavez. Boy, really blistered that one right there. He sure did, and got to third safely on that one. Another run in to score, and now another one-run triple. Boy, that is just rough around the edges right there. I hope those missions come back and take a Frisco a whooping. Yeah, right, Ann? I hope those boys do. Leadoff batter is Jax Biggers. And that's high fly right there. And here comes the run. And they won't tag him out as he's ahead of the throw. And now another run is in to score for the RoughRiders. New score is 5-1 Frisco in this ball game. Oh boy, that's going to be another base knock. And he's safely up there to second. And boy, I tell you what, I think that will probably be the end for this starter on the mound. Manager coming out, and yeah, he is not happy that he's given up 2 more runs. And so far, they're going to talk it over, and yep, they're going to bring in another starter here this afternoon. Omar Cruz will be done for the day. And so far through the first 5 at 2/3 inning, he's given his bullpen to the relief. It's number 63, Nolan Watson, coming to pitch. Watson now pitching for San Antonio. First baseman Blaine Krim meets him up face-to-face. As that's taken right there and inside for a code strike. It's 0-1. 2-run shot back in the first inning by Clem. He's 1 for 2. And pretty good. The pitch. And uh-oh. Oh, man. That one is out of here. And they just keep spanking them hard. Yeah, probably till the donkey goes, oh! What? That was a little too loud, honey. It probably messed up my hearing aids. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so loud. Well, that one was out of here, and gotta say, the RoughRiders now get 2 more. And makes a total of up to 4 in this half inning. Jace Easley coming in as he takes the code strike. Gets 0-1. 1 for 2, a double and a run in to score. Boy, pretty good for the RoughRiders. So maybe it'll be the Frisco RoughRiders' day to shine in this series finale. Losing their last 3 against San Antonio. And that is popped up right there, and they can't get there in time as that will land foul and breaks his bat on top of that. No balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. And that one popped foul, and the count now 0-2. Boy, we'll say that San Antonio will trail a 6-run margin against the RoughRiders. The 0-2. And that one popped foul. The count now still holds at 0-2. (7-1) RoughRiders, top of the fifth. The 0-2. And that one shot foul, and he'll see another one. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That one right there hit to shortstop Ditter. He will get it to De La Cruz for out number 2.
Right fielder, Aaron Zavala.
Well, Aaron Zavala coming in, 1 for 2, double and RBI. Right fielder today for Frisco. And the pitch right there and inside for the code strike. It's 0-1. RoughRiders in their Rogue Race Riders inscribed on the chest in a red letters and numbers on the back and front. Here's the pitch. That one popped foul. The count now still 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. That one outside, and the count now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High in the air up to right. Dongan makes the grab, and that will do. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors, 1 left. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, Frisco up 7-1. We're back here with Kai Murphy, the designated hitter. Leads things off in the bottom of the 5th when we come back. 7-1 RoughRiders is our score here on the Sunday afternoon. About ready for the bottom of the 5th right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Designated hitter is Kai Murphy. As he strides in. Okay, now we see a cloud that looks like a dog. Wow, yeah, I see it now, John. We're seeing a lot of cloud shapes here today at the ballpark. You see the tail and stuff? Yeah, I see the tail. Do you see the head? Yeah, I see the head too. It's pretty nice. Well, thank you for barking the park day. I bet the little kids are coming out to see the clouds making all shapes and sizes.
Second baseman, Lucas.
Well, one away as that will put the designated hitter Kai Murphy back in the dugout. Seventh hole batter, second baseman Lucas Dunn.
Ball that's outside.
Takes outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, just a nice afternoon for this ball game. Yeah, right there, swing and a miss. The count now 1-1. Here's pitch. That one hit high in the air. Up to center. And that'll be out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Ray Patrick.
Ray Patrick Ditter reached on an error in the third inning. Boy, first one for Frisco for the afternoon. Right there to third. And a weak contact as that will be out number 3 as he'll flip it across the diamond. And that will conclude the end of the 5th. Top of the 6th, Caber Rodriguez, Kellen Strom, and Fanir Chavez will come up for the top of the 6th inning to get things started. It's 7-1 Frisco as we head for the 6th inning when we come back. Top of the 6th inning for the RoughRiders. We come back as Caber Rodriguez leads things off. Pitch. That one is high fly in the air. Boy, he gonna hit the wall. Ooh, ouch. Boy, hit it hard to make that grand play. Boy, the out number 1. Phew. Few more inches and boy, that would have been out of here. Yeah, you're not kidding. Kellen Strom coming in for the RoughRiders as he takes that one outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, starting to see some cloud cover, which is nice. Yeah, John. That one hit to shortstop Ditter. Flip it to De La Cruz. And that is out number 2.
The second baseman, drawing here, Chavez.
Javier Chavez, 1 for 2, triple and a run. Out ready to go. And the pitch right there in the end for a cold strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. That one high in the air, up to left. Howell makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Frisco up 7-1. Back here at Texas League Baseball with a 9-hole batter, Brandon Valenzuela, leading things off for the bottom half of 6 in this ball game. RoughRiders hold 7-1 against San Antonio, and it's a 6-run margin for the Missions to catch up on that one. So we go bottom of 6 when we come back. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Missions, catcher Brandon Valenzuela. Yeah, you thought it was the top half of the 7th, but you're getting way too far ahead of yourself there, my friend. Well, that one taken right there and inside for a cold strike. And it's in there, and the count now 0-2. A lot of shade on this afternoon, and yes, feeling good. That one hit right there, and that's a line drive up to left field, a base knock. So pretty good right there as they get that one in by Brandon Valenzuela. Left fielder is Corey Howell as he strides up. In the pitch. That one high in the air up to right field. And that is caught for out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Clay.
The right fielder is Clay Dungan. Boy, solo home run in the first inning. That was just a masterpiece. What we see by him.
That's a ball.
That one right there is a ball. And the count now 1-0. Runner at first, 1 away, bottom of 6. The RoughRiders up 7-1. All runs have been earned. There's right there, and that is out number 2 to left field.
The center fielder, Joshua.
Center fielder is Joshua Mears. As he strides up to the box now. It's 1 for 2 with single in the first. That one is fouled off, and the count now 0-1. Pretty much we will have our 9-game homestand in the probably second half of the season.
Ball, that's in.
Or is it the first half? Can you check? Yeah, I could check for you. Corpus Christi for a leadoff 6.
Ball 2.
3 at Bayfront, 3 here at our stadium. And then 6 against Amarillo. Here's pitch. And that's going to be right there. Line drive up to right, and that is out number 3. So no runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the 7th coming up, 7-1 RoughRiders here in this ball game. Cody Freeman will lead things off as we're into the 7th when we come back. We're back here for the top of the 7th right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Cody Freeman coming in as we start up the 7th here. 1 for 2 with the afternoon by this guy as the catcher for the Frisco RoughRiders. That one popped foul in right field, 103 miles an hour. The count now 0-1. 3 innings left. That is 7, 8, 9. After that, it'll be finished on a complete 7 in our homestand. Join us back Tuesday, June 11th, as we take on Corpus Christi in a 6-game homestand. Then it's back on the road for another 6. Jax Biggers is 0 for 2, sacrifice fly, RBI. Boy, I sure hope they change the schedule in 2025. That would be great. You know what, Ann? I hope so too. Yeah, me 3. I sure hope they change that schedule where we don't have on and off homestands. Whoever decided about that is just a big fat donkey. Yeah, you're not kidding there, Bob. I would be calling the people
The batter,
I mean, we get 3 North Division teams to come to San Antonio this year. We've had Northwest Arkansas and Wichita. 6-game season finale beginning in September
Nope, that's a ball.
against the Springfield Cardinals. And then it'd be the end of the season. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. That one is right back through the middle. Oh, man. Boy, that could have been out number 3 right there if the pitcher didn't miss that, but it went between his legs. And that'll bring up Blaine Krim as he hit a 2-run shot to left. And boy, they really had it going. But he's out here again today and ready to go. Right there, swing and a miss. The count now 0-1. Runner at first, 2 away in a 7-1 RoughRiders ball game here in San Antonio. Pitch. And that one hit high in the air. And they're trying to chase it down, and that's going to get over for a ground rule double. RoughRiders trying to get a little more on the board. Yeah, it looked like it. Boy, that one just hit that piece of wood out there at the sign. Yeah, it sure did. Chase Easley is 1 for 3 as he fouls that one off. The count now 0-1. 1 for 3, double and a run here this afternoon. 8 and 9 runners, second and third for the RoughRiders. The 0-1. Chopped foul, and the count now 0-2. So I got to say, we saw some clouds not too long ago. Yoshi was one of them, and then pretty much a dog right there to De La Cruz, and that is out number 3. Well, we are the 7th inning stretch as we get ready for the bottom of the 7th. 4, 5, and 6 due up. That is De La Cruz, Pauly, and Murphy to get things going here in the bottom of 7. It is 7-1 RoughRiders here on this Sunday afternoon on this ball game. So get up a stretch. The RoughRiders up 7-1. About ready to go for the bottom of the 7th right here, the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Michael De La Cruz will lead things off here in the home half of 7. Boy, a 6-run difference as San Antonio trails the 6. And the pitch. That one is hit high fly in the air up to center, and boy, that is a rough out number one.
The batter, the third baseman.
Third baseman is Graham Polly as he strides in. 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. And the pitch.
Ball, that's high.
That one high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Hot and humid on this afternoon, and hope you guys are drinking plenty of water and Gatorade and whatever you could do to beat the summer heat. Just make sure that you guys stay cool. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. And that one hit high in the air up to left. Left fielder will make the grab, and that is out number 2.
The designated hitter, Kyle Murphy.
Designated hitter Kai Murphy coming in. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, I hope you guys come out to the ball game, because after today, Missions head west to Midland. And hope you guys are coming out. High fly in the air up to right, and that's a fly out right there. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the top of the 8th inning for the RoughRiders, and it is 7-1. Aaron Zavala, the right fielder, will take his place in the box. When we come back, it's Texas League Baseball. It's the Frisco RoughRiders 7 and your San Antonio Missions 1. We're back here for the 8th inning, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Right fielder is Aaron Zavala as we start up the 8th inning for the RoughRiders. Our last 2 innings. Right there, De La Cruz passes to Watson. Oh man, that's a good play right there.
The third baseman, number
Boy, out number 1 as Zavala goes down. And that'll bring in Caber Rodriguez. 0 for 3, fly out in the 6th inning. Ready to go to pitch. Right there and inside for a ticket code strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. And the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. Now in high fly in the air, and that is out of here. But it goes foul. No balls, 2 strikes to pitch. And that one hit the third baseman, Paulie. Boy, and oh, man. Oh, that stinks. They get an error on the first baseman. Michael De La Cruz ain't happy about that because he missed that one. That will go down a fielder's choice on a base hit. So 1 error apiece for both sides here today between the RoughRiders and San Antonio. That'll bring in the DH,
0-1's the count.
Kellen Strom. 0 for 3, ground out in the 6th by the 7-hole batter for the RoughRiders. Taco Bell double play ready to go. The 0-1.
Nope.
That one down and in on the change, and the count now 1-1. 10,182 on a Sunday afternoon in attendance. So pretty good right there. That is high fly and foul. And the count now 1. Pretty good on this afternoon. RoughRiders up 7.
Inside ball.
And inside, that's a ball. The count now 2-2. Runner at first. That's the potential 8th run for the RoughRiders. That one popped foul. The count now holding at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. And that one popped up. Watson to Ditter. Right there to De La Cruz. Taco Bell double play. Everybody in attendance today, courtesy of our friends there at Taco Bell, get 2 free tacos, courtesy of our friends there at Taco Bell. We're bottom of the 8th when we come back. 7-1 our score. RoughRiders up by 6. Ray Patrick Ditter will start up the bottom of the 8th when we come back. 7-1 RoughRiders on this Sunday afternoon. Leading off the bottom of the 8th inning for the good guys, shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter. Well, about ready to go as we hit the bottom of the 8th inning on this Sunday afternoon. Had a cloud cover about the 6th through the 8th innings, and gotta say that cloud cover is going pretty good. Right there, that is foul. The count now 0-2. This homestand went by very quick, didn't it? Yeah, sure did, John. Absolutely. RoughRiders after today will leave here to go to Corpus Christi, IH-37 South. They spend one more week on the road, then pretty much they will be home. So for you Rough Rider fans, we will take a look at who you're playing. That one ball and no strikes. Missions head west to Midland after today.
Nope.
That one high and outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0. Line drive, that's a base knock. So Rough Riders taking on Amarillo on Tuesday, June 11th. San Antonio taking on Corpus Christi on that day. So pretty good right there, as pretty much all of our home teams will be home.
Nope, that's off.
One right there, 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0. Right there, line drive. Boy, a magnificent stop right there. They get one, but they don't get the other, as that will be 2 away. San Antonio down against it as they're 4 outs remaining left of this ball game and entire homestand here today. Right fielder Clay Duncan coming in, takes a ball inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Beginning of the bottom of the first inning, he hit a solo shot to left field, and boy, what a magnificent home run he had to give the Missions that 1 run. And that one's going to be well pelted, and boy, it's going to hit the wall. And that's going to get in for second and third. A base knock and give the Missions on a 2-out double. Runners at second and third. Well, pretty good right there, John, as so far it got him right there. Center fielder is Joshua Mears. Boy, he comes in and hits one high in the air, and that is the unceremonious end for the 8th inning. Well, we head to the 9th. Boy, one more inning in this homestand, and it's almost finished, as it is 7-1 Rough Riders, as Vanir Chavez coming in for Frisco. When we come back at 7-1 here in San Antonio on this Sunday afternoon. We're back for more baseball. One more inning to go right here in the Missions Baseball Network. Top of the ninth inning, ready to go on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Frenier Chavez, Cody Freeman, and Jack Spiggers, 8, 9, and 1, due up for the top of the ninth inning for the RoughRiders. And the pitch. Grabbed by Paulie at third. Boy, out number one. Cat-like reflexes there by the third baseman, Graham Paulie. 9-hole batter, Cody Freeman, 1 for 3, triple RBI and a run, which is pretty good for right there. Here's pitch. And again, another one goes to Paulie. It's a weak contact, as that will go to the first baseman.
Now batting.
Right there to,
Jack Biggers.
and that'll bring in Jack Spiggers. Biggers coming in and ready to go. Swing and a miss, and that's the count now, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That one chopped foul, and the count now 0-2. 1 more strike to go for the RoughRiders here. And the pitch. That one high fly and foul. Boy, 2 away here in this half inning. While 2 coming across Michael De La Cruz, and that'll be a strikeout as that will end this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on base for Frisco. We're due up to the bottom of the ninth inning for the Missions as they get their final 3. Michael De La Cruz will step in when we hit next, the bottom of the ninth, coming up next, right here on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. We now head for the bottom of the ninth right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, I'm going to say we are just proud that we came and had a great week here in San Antonio. And so far, our last 3 prospects here for the Padres organization Michael De La Cruz, the 4-hole batter, there at first base.
0-1's the count.
Taken right there and inside for a code strike. It's 0-1. Missions going to Frisco Park after today. Take on Midland Tuesday through Sunday next week.
Ball one.
Corpus Christi and the RoughRiders. They're at Bayfront Park. Boy, going to be pretty good in that one. That one fouled off. The count now 1-2. Gotta say, pretty good homestand as we had 7.
That's ball 2.
Kind of wished we had a 12-game homestand like everybody else right now, but not this year. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Graham Polly on deck for San Antonio,
Ball 4.
and right there for ball 4. And first walk allowed for the RoughRiders.
For the mission, the third baseman.
See, if we look at the Arkansas Travelers, they're taking on Amarillo and Springfield. And that's going to be right there, line drive, and up the center. That's a fly out. 2 outs remain left of this current homestand, and so far just great to be with you guys on this day. Designated hitter Kai Murphy. Strying up now. 2 outs remain here in this ball game. Uh-oh, look like one now. That one hit high up to the center field area. And now they're down against it as it is their final out. One more chance for the second baseman to do something here. Lucas Dunn. Next one up. And a pitch.
Nope. Outside.
And outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Thank you guys for being a big part of our weekend. Tuesday through Sunday games. We're back here on Tuesday night, June. I do apologize. We're back on Tuesday, June 11th to take on Corpus Christi. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 1 more to go. And that's going to be lifted high in the air up to center. And the RoughRiders win the finale. Final score 7-1 in this ball game. For a Sunday afternoon to conclude with the festivities at an end, well, gotta say the RoughRiders head to Corpus Christi. San Antonio heads to Midland. Amarillo head home after 2 weeks on the road, taking on Northwest Arkansas and the Travelers. Now coming home to Tuesday through Sunday next week against San Antonio.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious RoughRiders, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 4 runners on base. For the mission, 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error, they left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, we got to say, as we conclude this homestand of 7, boy, pretty good for us as we wrap up here today. Bob and Ann, it was good, and yes, the dogs are here. Pretty much today was Bark in the Park Day, and presented by West Creek Trail Rides, the official horseback riding place. So far, we're pretty much ready to go. make sure that when we're out on the road, go horseback riding any day of the week. So far for us trail guides, that's pretty good that we get a nice weekend starting Saturday and Sunday as well. Well, final score in this ball game, 7-1 as Frisco wins it. And that means that San Antonio will pretty much not see the 32nd in this one. So it'll be 31-18 for San Antonio. RoughRiders win the 29th. They're a game and a half against Midland, 2 games and a half against San Antonio. Pretty good. Well, final tallies on this afternoon is coming in, and we're going to check those. Starting up real good on a Sunday afternoon. So let's go ahead and check that. And we'll see who we got. So Amarillo losing their last game in Arkansas. So the 29th goes to the Travelers. 28th loss of the season goes to Amarillo. 23-28, the Sod Poodles. Tuesday through Sunday, taking on the Tulsa Drillers. Pretty nice for those boys up there at downtown Amarillo. So pretty good right there. Let's see. So we got Amarillo, and let's see if the Rockhounds won. Nope, they did not. Corpus Christi getting their 18th of the season. They'll be 18-33. Midland will be 30-21. So with San Antonio losing to Frisco, Corpus Christi winning against Midland, so that tells you one thing, that San Antonio holds on to the first place position for another day. So pretty good on that one. So anyway, the RoughRiders head up to Corpus Christi. San Antonio heads to Midland. Amarillo, after 2 weeks on the road, taking on Northwest Arkansas and Arkansas. They'll head home to take on Tulsa, which that's pretty nice. See, Northwest Arkansas at Tulsa today. Final score 6-3. That was a beautiful game. And let's see, 25-26 for the Drillers. Northwest Arkansas winning their 21st. So they are match point against Wichita. And we'll take a look to see if they won, but evidently not. Springfield winning their, I think, 30th, or yeah, it is the 30th for the Cardinals organization. So 30 and 30 for the Wichita Wind Surge. So loss number 30 for Wichita. Boy, they're at Northwest Arkansas. That's pretty good too. All right, so I think we've got everybody accounted for on this Sunday afternoon, and we are checking just to make sure that everything is properly added up. see, 29-20 for Arkansas, 30-21 for Springfield. Let's see, Amarillo and Arkansas. Yeah, 29-20, 23-28 for Amarillo. So I think we got pretty much everything added up, and so far pretty good. Well, for the RoughRiders, 7-9-1. For San Antonio, 1 run on 7 hits, 1 error for this afternoon. Blaine Krim is the player of the game. The winner of the guy on the mound for the RoughRiders is Zach Kent. And the loss goes to Omar Cruz in this ball game. But gentlemen, we'll be back in 1 week, and we are headed off to Midland. So, yeah, going to be time, our first ever time to go to Franco Park for the guys. We'll be good, and we'll see you guys back in 1 week from now. And hope y'all have a great day. A lot of kids getting out of school, graduations, church groups, getting out, going to camp this week or next week or whatever time it is. But anyway, it's always good. Well, one more time, final score. Final score is 7-1. Do apologize, I'm patching into the stream. Hey, nice. We got a lot of people coming in. James Goofy, Grant Sport Cards, and more. Boy, I tell you, Charlie, hello there. How is everybody? Yeah, could have wished we had another couple of games, and it'd be all right about there. So anyway, go ahead and start going to these channels and subscribe and stuff, so that's pretty nice. Add as a moderator, but just a standard, so that's pretty cool. So thank you guys for coming in and just chilling out with us on this afternoon. So pretty good here in this one. Well, I will say that this live stream has concluded, and we now take you back to your regularly scheduled programming here on this Sunday afternoon. So travel home safe, and we'll see you guys back in 1 week from now. Missions head off to Midland. Frisco goes to Corpus Christi. Amarillo and Tulsa. Got to see where Springfield, I think, goes to Arkansas, so that's pretty nice. Just got to check one more time before we hop off of here. So Springfield and Arkansas. And then Wichita at Northwest Arkansas. Okay. So we know where everybody will be on Tuesday night. So hopefully you guys will have a lot of good time out at the ballparks during this next week. And so far, for all of us, myself, Bob, and the dogs, and our entire crew here, hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And we will see y'all again. Our last time, 7-1, the RoughRiders win this one. And yes, we will see y'all again very soon. Well, we're off to Midland. And yep, the bus is about ready to go for the missions. RoughRiders they'll split ways leaving town. So see y'all again real soon for both the Rough Riders and San Antonio. So anyway, have a good week, everybody. We'll see you all in 1 week.